Challenge accepted.
Welcome back to Day of the Tentacle. In past videos we've gotten Hoagie ready, and Bernard is ready also. Now we need to focus on our character here. I'm going to blank on her name. We need to get this chron-o-john power, and part of doing that, well, let's explore a bit. He will come into use later on. We need to get down there. It's basically the bottom line. Sorry, I'm under strict orders. You're mighty elder, the grand poobah, purple tentacle. Not to let anyone near this clock. But I have rights. I'm a tentacle, and a darn attractive one, I might add. But no one gets to this clock while I'm here. And unless I have to chase down some escaped humans, I'm glued to the spot. Rats. So we need to get rid of him. Right? And to do that, we've got to get our friends to escape. I'll just show you quickly. Okay. Say, cutie, what brings a hot tentacle babe like you to a dump like this? We need to get rid of him first, so that these guys can escape. Right? I'm here to see you, big boy. We ready? Well, what are you doing for dinner? How about Club Tentacle? Oh, what am I saying? I can't afford to take out the trash, let alone a classy babe like you. Alright, so we need to... You might recognize Club Tentacle as being the first prize for this human contest. And this is why we did what we did. This is why we did what we did to get our friend here. I'll just show you. So I said to her, that's not my suction cup. Right, let's just quickly look at this. It's a dinner certificate at Club Tentacle. So that is our solution, right? Question is, how do we win this thing? Well, what would happen is, I would speak to these guys. In fact, let me just speak to these guys. And those are the things that they're going to judge. Best hair, best smile, best laugh. And we can try to give them a bribe. It won't work. We're not going to do that yet, though. Because we're not going to win any of these yet. Alright, so let's... use the dentures with our mummy. There we go. And I don't know if I'm supposed to use the white stuff on there. I don't think so. Let's also use the hair. Okay. Now the hair looks terrible, so let's maybe... There we go. That's disgusting. Now the only thing left to worry about is the laugh. Okay. Oh yes, I remember what I've got to do now. You'll recall, right back at the start of the game, when we first were playing with Bernard, we did something that caused something to laugh. Anyone think they know what that was? I'll give you a clue. It involves using the scalpel to get that laugh out of it. No, it's not a person, don't worry. Laverne, that's her name. This guy here. Remember? Yeah. So if we use... Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Wrong thing. Use use this. And just in case. Let's first do that. And then, like I say, just in case, we're going to use the Boo Boo Be Gone. I will say this is such a cool use of the time travel trope, and that's no man, it's not where I wanted to go. In that things that you do in the past affect the future. We're essentially working with 3 timelines here. If you think about it, past, present, and future, right? And this is what's so great. Where's is that it doesn't seem to matter. And what's so cool is that the game seems to hold very true to it. Like, you can't... If you put something in the past, it has to stay there. And once it's there, you won't be able to actually move it. So, let's talk to these guys and let's do this competition. Hey, when are you guys going to judge best hair? Oh, alright. Wow, for a mummy that's some great looking hair. It has a certain meatiness. But does it have stars and lightning bolts? Nope, Harold's still the best. But if Harold were to say drop dead and give first place to the mummy, agreed. Okay, that's a clue. So in other words, everything we test for, he's still going to win. Okay, so we need to get rid of Harold. Oh, Harold, that's gross. What are you babbling about? You really should have told the judges. If you weren't feeling well. Oh, ick. Now how did that mess get there? I think I'm going to be sick. Someone in here not feeling well? I was feeling fine until I saw that. Is that your regurgitation? No, I'm a healthy human. Did you just say you thought you were going to be sick? That's just a figure of speech. Do you realize you could have infected the whole show with human influenza? Well, at least you know something about medicine. But I just got all my shots. You're a good-looking human, Harold, but you know the rules. And now, I hate cleaning up after humans. Now we can do the contest. Well, now we can win this contest. Did we ever write a name on it? I don't think we even had to. When are you going to judge the best hair again? Yeah, we can keep doing this forever. Until our mummy wins. Let's see what they're saying. Oh, that's the best hair I've ever seen on a mummy. Thick and full and juicy. The mummy wins. There we go. Agreed. When are you going to judge the best smile? Oh, alright. Like the quiet one with the big teeth. There's nothing in the rules about them being white. First place goes to the mummy. Agreed. Okay. Now before we do the last one, I want to quickly show you what happens if I offer a bribe. Anyone care for a bribe? What do you think we are? Human? Which implies that tentacles seem to be, morally at least, better than humans. Hey, when are you guys going to judge the best laugh? Or it could just be that the word human is actually an insult in their lexicon. One of the questions I have, by the way, okay, who's got a joke? Hey, I just flew in from Baltimore, and boy, my suction cap's tired. A classic. It's amazing how the mummy can do that without moving his lips. I say we give him first place. Yeah, I have a question about where the rest of these tentacles came from. Let's go congratulate him. He is very well preserved. I'll miss his laugh. It's time to give him his winnings and start packing up. We've got to get this whole show to Baltimore by Thursday. Yep, our work here is done. Well said. Just will we part ways. You've certainly helped save humanity. Even though you've been dead for thousands of years, I think you're my favorite Edison. Well, that's sweet. I wonder if we can do anything else to him. Hello, my silent, gauze-wrapped friend. I can actually talk to him. I've never done this. I've got to get power to my chron-o-john. I guess I could wait for lightning. For a lightning storm. Do you think it's strange, me talking to a mummy? It's not so different from talking to specimens at med school. It's not so different from talking to specimens at med school. That's maybe a better line read. Except that they're usually a little more open. My, those are nice clothes you're wearing. All that white really gets to me. I really should go now. Alright, so let's... Oh, cool. Meanwhile, Lieutenant, I want to ask you something. It may trouble you. Ask away, sir. I can take it. I have a strong stomach. Nerves of steel. Bowels of brass. Suckers of Gannett, son. This is important. Have any of your friends seemed a bit firm lately? Ew, ick. You mean like non-squishy and non-slimy? That's right. Come closer. I have recently become suspicious that humans might try to infiltrate us. No. Though basically stupid, they can be tricky. They may be in disguise. Okay, so that's basically telling us... Well, it's supposed to be telling us that we don't have much time. But actually, this is a LucasArts adventure game. Nope. So now that we've got our tickets... Excuse me, we can... use certificates Tentacle ride. Whoa, dinner for two at Club Tentacle. I can't wait to tell my wife. Turns out the guy's married. Right, so now he's out of the way. Use switch. You're free. Free to do what? Free to run through the wilds, through the woods like humans should. Big deal. I said you're free. Like, get off your fat lazy butts and start enjoying it. Enjoy being hunted for the rest of our lives by that mustached old tentacle with a big net. If we ran off, he'd be right on our trail. If we stay here, we know we'll be warm and comfortable. Outside, we'll be eating bugs and moss. You'll be eating my fist in a second. The woods are filled with wild animals. Lions, tigers, and skunks. Man, I hate skunks. Right, so in other words, we need to motivate these guys. Because we can't do anything about the guard, because that's the whole purpose of... Oh, here I guard the door. Oh, I do so enjoy these freedoms that my forefathers fought and died for. Give it up. Sheesh. I like it negative thick. Yeah, the whole purpose of this exercise is to get rid of the god in the first place, so... Let's just look at this picture. I think it's a picture of Purple Tentacle. We need to give them reason to escape. And I don't think you get any clues of how to do this. So... but what we can do this ought to be good. Oh, right. This is where Huggy comes in. And this is the one part I'm not 100% sure of. So we need to attract that mouse. And if you remember in previous videos, there is a cat in this timeline as well. Yeah. Gotta take the long way. Because the chimney is all... Yeah, I just got up, that's why my voice is a bit... raspy. Here we go. And we can't... we try to pick up this mouse toy. Cat doesn't like it, so... not enough time, right? So let's use Jed's bed. Sounds like the cat spawned a mousetrap up there. There we go. Now... and before he gets back... there we go. And then this, I think, is now officially the last thing that Hoagie needs to do. I thought we'd finished with him, but I completely forgot about the cat. And we should have just enough time in this video to finish Laverne. I think. Fortunately, Laverne is close enough that we can pick up the squeaky mouse toy. Now, you'll notice also something I love about this. Everyone's had to part with certain things. Everyone's had to put items into the chron-o-john. From whatever time you're from, it doesn't matter. And everyone's had to grab items from a different timeline also. So that's interesting. Well, what do we have here? Looks like a prosthetic rodent. There we go. Another specimen. No, you're not going to dissect this cat. Okay, use cat with an interesting stripe on its back. Oh, look, a skunk. Come back here, you mangy humans. You can't do this. This is an escape-proof facility. Apparently not. He says you can't learn anything from cartoons, eh, kitty? Right, now, finally, we get to enter the clock. Yeah, I don't know how long the next cutscene's going to be, so... yes. Okay, right. There's one other thing we need to do. Because, obviously, we did learn early in the game that this is a hamster-powered generator. Why stick a hamster ice cube in the generator? Yes, we need to go into the kitchen. Yeah. You might just know what I'm planning to do here. I spent a while, by the way, trying to figure out how do you warm up this poor hamster. Because I didn't really think about the fact... Well... Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just not that kind of person that my first thoughts go to microwaving a creature. Those things could really pop a hamster good. Uh-oh. Careful. Nice and toasty. That was fun, but only because this is the 22nd century. You see, kids who put hamsters and microwaves back where I'm from get taken away from their parents and put up for adoption. So don't do it. Now, he's still cold and wet, so remember this thing? Again, this is something that we would have figured out. Ooh, cute. Right, we can use the sweater. There we go. Just out of curiosity. Anything I'm missing from there? No. Now, I would be curious. I can't do it now because obviously we got rid of the funnel. But if I had to have... If I would have left the funnel from his timeline in that cupboard, would it still be there? Somehow I don't think so. And then if she takes it out there, can we then get to it later? I'm probably overthinking this. Wrong way. But this game is pretty... it's pretty, what's the word? It's very well... It's quite well put together in that regard. I'm not going to talk about... Aha. And now we get to understand why the chron-o-john, right? Because if we try to pick up mouse, and notice we had to go back to Hoagie's time to get that put into the amendments. Let's make that an amendments. And no, man, use. Yeah. So this game is pretty stable, pretty well built in terms of time travel stuff. But I'm not gonna try and say that it's perfect. I'm not sure that there exists a story out there that is 100% perfect. Pick up dust ball. Pick up dust ball. Yeah. Okay, now it should work. Now we wait for the cutscene. Well, there we go. Look at that sucker go. He just keeps running and running and running. One more thing to do. That's plug our chron-o-john in. Use extension cable. There we go. There we go. According to my instruments, everything is in readiness. Your friends have activated their units, so it's time to throw the switch. Great. Yeah, I was about to say, you might want to move off there. There's Hoagie. And Laverne. Hi. Laverne. Wow. I'm so glad you two made it back. I had to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the sludge-o-matic. Huh? Say what? Now hold on a minute, Dr. Fred. They just barely made it back to our time alive, and I think... You can't turn off the machine if I get there first. Don't worry, guys. This time I know I can stop him. Uh-oh. I guess we've got to do something. Let's go. No, wait. We can't all go in the same stall. Didn't you see The Fly? Reference to a Jeff Goldblum film. Uh-oh. We're some kind of monster dudes. Great. Stuck here the rest of my life. Listening to Bernard talking and watching Hoagie eat. Mom warned me there'd be days like this. Now wait just a minute. It's green tentacle. Was that green? Purple tentacle behind you and... What? I believe he's trying to warn you about me. Oh, we're going to turn off the sludge-o-matic and defeat your evil plans, you overgrown worm. You sorry lots are no match for me. But there's three of us. Nevertheless, I mean to crush you. Yeah? You and what army? Why, this army, of course. Can't really speak quite as low as he can, but yikes. You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the chron-o-john. Together we will conquer the world. Who's been there? Go to the basement and guard the sludge-o-matic. It's a lot of tentacles. No one is to touch the Sludge-o-matic. Now, creature, I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me. I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed ability. Yeah, I'm not gonna do accents, I don't think. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Alright, rest of you come with me. Next stop, the world. Right, so what do we do now? Whoa. It wears off. Run for it. Yeah, take some time to recharge his gun. Maybe he won't find us. You, where are you, human? Okay, this is where we're gonna close off. This is the last act in the game, so we probably finish this in the next video. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. He is very well preserved. Oh, this is love. It's time to give him his winnings and start packing up. We gotta get this whole show to Baltimore by Thursday. Yep, our work here is done.